Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Not bad. There's an open behind the garbage room, and what happened, the guy who was doing the garbage, he was on holidays. So he was coming back on Monday. I said, well, I cleaned it up for him. So behind the garbage room, compactor, sometimes you get dirt all the time. And then garbage will fall down, and then you want to go and clean it behind, so you take the hose and wipe it all down, make it nice and clean. I was behind the machine, had the opening. Somebody threw the bellows down, the machine came on, and it was a faulty switch. Now what we have to do now when we change the bin, we come over here and shut down the main power here. I was right-handed. If I had movement in my right hand, I would have just got in the car and drove over. I had a roof to do that day. I told him as soon as it happened to me, I go over to the hospital. I said, buddy, just cut the arm, stitch me up, I got a roof to do.
I'm walking through the front here, and my dad's like, Irene, I just got robbed.
Yeah, she goes, yeah, right. I don't have to. Irene, did I ever lie to you?
Yeah, I'm like, Dad, I don't have time for these games. He's like, seriously, and he threw the police report at me, and I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, are you serious? He's like, yeah, I chased him. I'm like, Dad, you're crazy.
And he just took your money.
Yeah, took my money. He asked me for my truck keys, but my truck was running. Can't give what you don't have, so. And I go, that's when I realized this guy's not all there. So I give him my money, and then after when he scared me with the knife, he started running, and I started running after him, saying, screaming, I got robbed, and I kept running after him. And just keep screaming, I got robbed, call the cops. And then my oldest son, who works midnights, by the time he come home to my place, right? He was sitting there having breakfast in and somebody called him, Daryl, your dad's on TV. For what? And my son couldn't believe this. He said, why does everything happen to my dad, you know? This is the baby of the family, Danielle.
Hi.
This is Becky, the second youngest. Then the third youngest is Casey. That's the Casey. Is my favorite daughter, Irene. And then the next one after that is Gordy.
And Stephanie.
And Stephanie.
Hello.
And that's one of my grandkids.
Grandkids?
Oh yeah, I have six of them, right? 6. Yeah, my daughter has 2. She has 1. 3. So it's 6. 3, 6. There you go, eh? And I'm only 50, so it's 2 counting. Women overrules here, man. Gotta get used to it. They order me around. It's prepared the way I raise my kids up. I don't cook. I don't cook. I burn stuff. When my wife got up and walked out on me on New Year's Day, I had to start cooking and everything. The kids walk in, they see smoke. Oh, well, Dad's cooking today. And then one of the kids turned around and said, Dad, you going to eat something? And I said, look, I cook it. I don't have to eat it. I go down the street and get a hamburger. Because I don't trust my own cooking. So I really like hockey, so this is it. See, this is the first game. That's the last game. And the tickets cost me $4,000 there. But this is where I spend, every time there's a hockey game, this is where I spend me and my kids. The ones who like hockey, they come in and sit beside me and we watch it. Yeah. This is the one I took down to the last game at Maple Leaf Gardens. So she's the lucky girl, $1,000 seat.
Of course.
Daryl Sutler. That's the one I told you. The first one I named, the first child I had, and then I'm after him.
Has your son lived up to his reputation?
Are you kidding? He got fat. He eats all that day ice cream, remember I told you about?
So your family's originally from Canada?
My dad's from Spain and my mom's from Scotland. So.
And they met you in Canada?
And I was born and raised in Canada, yeah. So they had 6 kids. 4 boys, 4 brothers and 2 sisters. Girls, no jobs. They live on government assistance. Well, the one girl, she was mixed up with the drugs and everything like that, and that's the one that I adopted her 5 kids from. She had 5 kids, and I had turned around. Me and my wife at the time adopted her 5 kids. So that's when we came up with a family of 4 instead of 4. We ended up with a family of 9. But the last 3 of them, who she had, is like our own baby. It's like right from hospital, right to it. And they were full of crack babies. And you wouldn't even know them today, you know, about crack babies today. And today my sister straightened her life out. Gail, the one who gave up her kids and everything, she straightened her life up and still doing good now. But she's, after throwing herself in the subway, broke her tailbone, her neck and everything. She's on disability, but the main thing is now she doesn't touch the drugs anymore. So she comes and see her kids in and out like a bird, you know, comes in, goes out, and she is getting close to her kids again. So that's the main thing.
How would you describe a Canadian person?
When you get a tattoo of maple leaves all over their body. And I can't do that yet, because I'm afraid of needles.